YouTube? Cliff here. Today we're going to be changing both tires on this 2006 Victory Hammer. Yeah, Victory Hammer. So he's putting, the customer supplied the tires today, putting a massive, what is it? Massive 250 on this thing. I hope that's the stock size tire. You know, some of these guys want to go bigger. So hopefully it fits. And we're putting the Avon, some guys call them the Cobras, or the newer ones are the Chrome. Yeah, these are the Cobra Chrome. So these are the latest Avon tires out there. Heard really good things about them. So go ahead. I've already got it supported on the rear. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing changed up. Start with the back tire today. Now we got I'm using a 1 1/16 socket and a 1/2 inch ratchet. Just gonna take and crack the nut loose on this one. Take your nut and your washer off. Just tamper it out. After you get the axle out, you gotta get this brake caliper bracket. You now's that other slack adjuster. Kind of twist the wheel a little bit. The front turning towards the right, and then that'll take this little tab notch. There's a little slot that it goes into and slides. It keeps this from wanting to slightly put that down. I gotta need some brakes. Then remove the belt. That's easy. Just push the wheel forward, grab from the bottom, just kind of pull it out. Then the only thing left to do here is lift the bike up and roll the wheel out. Now the front wheel, you have this big Allen head looking socket that you're going to need to undo your axle. It's on the left side that you need to try to loosen it up. And it's a 14 millimeter Allen. I got these nice ratchet socket bits that go on my ratchet. So that's what you need here. Crack that loose, and basically this is like a bolt that threads into the rest of the axle, just like that. And then we take a 8 millimeter Allen wrench or Allen socket for the two caliper bolts. In my case, I just break them loose. And then get my handy dandy little walkie. Now you want to kind of hold it when you take that last bolt out, because you don't want, some of them can drop too far, and if you got a big fender, you can potentially nick it. Now kind of twist the caliper, take it off. Brake pad look pretty good. I ain't worried about hitting the fender on this one, so I can let this one hang without. I usually take a Crown Royal bag and put it on there, and put the caliper in a Crown Royal bag, but he ain't got no fender or anything over there. Next, I'm going to take a 6 millimeter Allen or hex, loosen up the actual pinch bolts. You don't gotta take the bolts out. Just give them a couple turns. That's it. Now you're gonna go do the same thing on the other side. Then what I do is I take the handle to my 1/2-inch ratchet. It usually fits in these pretty good. And I just tap out the axle on these style axles. And then you get your front wheel off. Slide the tire in. Grab wheel spacers. Snap them things in. Okay. I gotta lift the wheel up just a little bit. Snap that axle in, just like so. Take our 14mm Allen thread bolt. Really thread it like so. And so those threads were kind of small, and it being possibly aluminum. I'm not gonna torque the living bejesus out of it. Tighten her down. Check our brake pads, we're looking good. This is the reason why, another reason why you want to open the brake pads is to help caliper slide back on easier. Then take our 2 caliper bolts, try to find the holes. Okay, that one's not one to be found. There's that one. Take the other one. Bam, there's the other one. Take my handy dandy I'll do is take my regular ratchet. Now find out what your torque specs are. You want to know what your torque specs are. Tighten that down. Then pinch bolts. Do the outside first. These don't need to be super tight. I think they're only like maybe 11 to 15 pounds at most. Snug that outer one. Then the inner one, same thing. Go back to your outer, re-torque it. Now we're going to go do the other side and spin your wheel, pump the brakes up, make sure nothing makes any weird noises. Brake pads will rub slightly, but the wheel shouldn't just spin and then stop pretty much right away. And then pump the brakes up. After that, we're going to do the back one. Alright, put the back one on now. Again, put your wheel spacers in. Get your belt out of the way, but ready. Make sure you get it positioned to where it can go on. There we go. Next, we're gonna start to lower the bike, not so quick. There we go, nice and easy. This belt should be up pretty much almost already on. Just kind of loop it around onto your sprocket here. Make sure it's engaged into the notches. And we're going to take this chain tensioner, or this slack adjuster for the belt, kind of hold that in place. Take our axles, stick it through there, and kind of line up the spacer. There we go. You might have to lift the wheel up, or lower the bike, or raise the bike, or whatever. There we go. Oh, don't go too far. You're going to go line up the brake caliper and that other slack adjuster. Okay? Caliper on. There we go. Twist the wheel the front going towards the right. Then that notch you want towards the front of the slot. Kind of wiggle everything and get to where you get that notch inside the groove or the slot. So I'm about there. Oh. Of course, someone's calling me right now from New Jersey. I'm gonna have to ignore you, my friend. My robocall. Just wheel in position. This is the things that you kind of heard. This is obviously going to be on the outside. It's got the notches. This will go on the inside. This part, the inside here. One had to hold it. Take a hammer and lightly tap the axle. Make sure it goes through all the spacers and the brake caliper. Onto the brake caliper. Nope. Oh, there we go. Going through the brake caliper now. See? Wheel up a little bit. Oh, I think I got it. Ta-da! Make sure that notch, because I've had it fall out a couple times, make sure that notch with the brake caliper bracket's properly in the slot there before you go tightening this thing down. And all you do is torque down your axle, check your belt tension. If that looks good, pump your brakes up, give your wheel a good spin in the air, and then go take her for a test ride, alright? There you have it, guys. 2008 Victory Hammer. Both wheels were removed, installed, got tires changed for them as well. Customer supplied these tires this time around, but all in all it went pretty well. That back tire, man, those 240s and 50, man, and the bigger ones, whew, it'd be a little pain in the ass to change sometimes. But I wrestled her down and got her in there and popped off and on. So it's all squared away, good to go. Gonna go take it for a test ride, do the shake, rattle, roll test, and the brake test and all that good stuff, and ship her out. So if you like these kind of videos, let me know with the big thumbs up. Also comment this down below, and also follow me and hit that little bell so you can stay. I'm trying to do this a little bit more frequent, you know, at least once a week. I'm trying, you know, got a lot going. So, but yeah, you know, go click that button. Adios.